Hey everyone, this is Liz of Consumed by Books, and this is what I got in my mailbox this week. I did receive one contest win, and that is Extraordinary by Nancy Moreland. I won this from Misty of Book Rat. The premise sounds really awesome, and I absolutely love the cover of this book, so I'm very excited to read it. Thank you, Misty. And I did get a couple of books for review. From Good Golly Miss Holly Arc Tours, I received a copy of The Fool's Girl, which is by Celia Rees. I've read a couple chapters of this, and it looks really interesting so far. It's based off of Twelfth Night by Shakespeare, so this ought to be a really fantastic read for me because that's my favorite Shakespeare play. And then from Star Book Tours, I received The Duff, which is by Cody Keplinger. And I've heard really mixed things about this, actually. Some people have really liked it, and some people haven't. So I'm interested to see how it is for me. And then I did buy several books this week, actually. I made a trip to Half Price Books, so that's where my next 4 books are from. I got Becoming Jane Austen by John Spence, which looks like a really fantastic read. I really liked the movie Becoming Jane, too, when I saw it, so need to get that, actually. I got My Antonia, which is by Willa Cather. I've read one other book by Willa Cather, A Lost Lady, which is good, but really depressing. And this is one of those fancy Barnes & Noble hardcovers. So this ought to be really good, so I'm excited to read that. I got Shipbreaker, which is by Paolo Bacigalupi. I'm very sorry. I realize I more than likely butchered the author's last name there, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but this cover is really shiny. It's very metallic, and this ought to be really good, so I can't wait to read it. And then the last of my half-price book finds, I got Lament, which is by Maggie Stiefvater, and I was super excited to find this one because I read Shiver earlier this summer and really loved it. And then I got Scones and Sensibility, which is by Lindsay Eland, which looks like a super cute read. And it says that it's best read with a cup of tea and a warm scone and a dainty lace handkerchief, preferably embroidered. But this ought to be a really fantastic book. I love all things Jane Austen, as I'm sure you all know by now. And I think the cover for this one is super cute. So, hooray! And then I got Paranormal See, which is by Kirsten White. And I've heard nothing but really, really awesome things about this book. So I am really excited to read it. It should be fantastic. And just, yay, squee! And another squee book, I got Clockwork Angel, which is by Cassandra Clare. I have not read the Mortal Instruments books. I do have City of Bones. But I decided to go ahead and get this one because, first of all, this cover is epic. It's shiny and it's kind of steampunky to me. And also, while the Mortal Instrument sounds good to me, this sounds awesome, like amazing. Like, just, it sounds so good. I'm really excited to read it. So yeah, kind of flipped out when I got this one. Oh, I have it! Even though I might not get to it for a while. That's okay. And lastly, I actually had a chance to visit a new-to-me indie this morning, and that was really awesome. I want to show you the bag, actually, they gave me for the books I bought. It's called The Wild Rumpus, like the Wild Rumpus from Where the Wild Things Are, but it says, Raising Passionate Readers, and on this side it says, Eat, Sleep, Read, a sentiment which I'm sure many of you who are watching this video can relate to. So that was really awesome, and I got really excited when I saw the bag. And I did get 2 books there. I got a copy of I Am Number 4, which is by Pittacus Lore. I've heard that this one is okay, but look at this finished copy. First of all, like, look at that. It says Lorien Legacy. This is all raised, and like this part is kind of indented. And then there's this cover, which is just absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited to read this one because it looks like a good read for when you want something quick and suspenseful and thrilling. And lastly, I got a copy of Siren, which is by Trisha Rayburn. And I don't know if you can tell, but the eyes and the lettering is kind of like shimmery and metallic and iridescent. Maybe, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, at any rate, it's a super gorgeous cover, and this looks like a really awesome book, so I can't wait to read it. So anyways, that's everything that I got in my mailbox this week. Lots of squee-worthy stuff. So I can't wait to hear about what you guys got. Happy reading!